Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where we cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different street brands. And in today's video, we're covering everything that is dropping in week 7 of Palace's Summer 2021 collection. But before we start diving into week 7, guys, I just wanted to thank you again for your continuous support. You guys have been smashing it out this month as well, just like last month. This month, I asked if we could hit 3020 with our subscriber milestone, 3,020 subs. You guys, over the weekend, smashed it out and put us to 3022. We're almost at 3025, where I'll be updating our little subscriber milestone thingy here. So, I mean, do you think you can help us reach it, guys? Hopefully with your continuous support, we can reach the new subscriber milestone that I'm going to set, which is 3,025 subscribers. Okay, let's start talking Palace. I know you guys are here for that. Yes, so it is currently 10:30 p.m. Monday, the 14th? 14th, I was right, 14th of June. I was sitting around writing episode 19 of our not so weekly podcast series when I thought, you know what, by now the week 7 drop list is out. So I checked out on hypebeast's fashion section of their page, and what do you know, week 7's drop list has been leaked to us. So let's cover it. Let's get into it. I know it's very late at night, but I've still got that energy. Let's get into it. So we'll be using the hypebeast article that they posted to cover the drop time for the week, all the pieces releasing this week, and of course my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. Now, let's head on over there now and start covering that first part of week 7, which is the drop time and drop date. And here we are, guys, at the hypebeast article that we'll be using to cover week 7. If you want to read the article yourselves, as I won't be covering it in its, all of its detail, it'll be linked down in that description section below for you guys to read. We'll just be covering the release details for this week, and then we'll be diving into all the 62 images of what's releasing in week 7. So, Palace's Summer 2021 week 7 drop is set for both in-store and an online release, starting on June 18th, Friday. 11 AM EDT time on the brand's official web store, or 11 AM British Standard Time on the web store as well. And in Japan, the day later on the Saturday, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time. And if you live in China, it'll be dropping on the official WeChat store, same day, the Saturday, but 11 AM Chinese Standard Time. So a little bit different for the Asian region, but for the rest of the world, it is releasing on the 18th, with the Asian region getting it on the 19th, the Saturday. Your standard drop times for the Palace drop. If you're confused or don't understand when it's dropping in your time zone, leave me a comment in the comment section below and I can definitely try and help you out with that. But let's scroll on up and dive into week 7. So obviously, the first piece is showcased to us. We are getting the the Palace Palbro pieces inspired by the smoking brand Marlboro. So there we go. We're getting that this week. What else are we getting this week? Well, we are getting 7 other pieces to make a total of 8 pieces releasing this week. But let's dive into this first piece, which is the sports shell crew neck. I know, you're probably thinking the same thing. Wait, crew neck? I thought this was a jacket. No, I went onto Palace's Summer range, checked to see what this item was called, and that is what the item is called, guys. At item number 1, we have the sports shell crew neck. A crew neck, I can't say sweater. I mean, look at the material. It looks like it's like nylon based or something like that, or polyester or something like that. There's no essence of cotton on this crew neck. I mean, technically crew necks aren't just cotton, but I don't know, it feels weird. I suppose technically if it's got the crew neck, it's a crew neck, but yeah, what an odd piece. An odd silhouette to use with these materials. Honestly, it's very unique. As we can see, it features Palbro branding on the chest, Palace Triferg, and then Palace branding on the arms, as well as a little pull tab down at the waistline, just to make it a little bit thinner if you are a thinner individual and this piece fits a little too oversized. You can make it a little bit more narrow towards the bottom to make it look better on you. I think it's cool. It does come in a couple other colors as well, but we'll just see the back of the piece. a huge triferg on the back of the piece there. The paneling along the shoulders and stuff is pretty cool as well. It comes up to the neckline. It also comes in a black, if you're not a fan of that first color there. And it also comes in a white and navy with a huge red triferg on the back of it. I don't know how I feel about that. Look, I don't know. There's certain colors of this piece that remind me of a tent. And I'm gonna say it's this one and the second color as well, but more specifically this first color here. This first color, with the use of material they've used as well, it makes it look like the internals of a tent, not the, you know, weatherproofing cover you put over the top of it, but the inside of it. And I just can't like skip over that. I don't want to be seen wearing a huge ass tent with skating and smoking co-branding on the chest. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I'm not going to be buying it or picking it up. It's definitely not my favorite Palbro piece releasing this week, but we'll get into that and I'll definitely tell you guys which one it is. But let me know how you feel about piece 1, the Sports Shell Crew. Let's dive in and have a look at the second piece releasing this week. Jeez, and these shorts definitely just make it more tent looking, especially in this first color here. What we have, obviously, to match the top half is the bottom half. We have the Sports Shell shorts coming in the exact same colors that the crew neck came in. So it comes in this color, the black on black, and the white and navy. And I think the white and navy is the best, and definitely a piece you could actually wear without the top half. I'm not saying that you have to have the top half for these two, but this by itself just looks like an alright Palace pair of shorts here. It's not a bad piece. But that is it. That is all the photos that we have for item number 2. Let me know if you're more of a fan of the crew neck or the shorts for the first two pieces here, but we'll move on now and have a look at item number 3, which is just a lot better. And I'm gonna say this is part, well, this actually probably technically isn't part of the Palbro pieces because it's not co-branded with the Palbro branding, so maybe this is just a separate piece all by itself. What we have here is the Gassy t-shirt. Yes, I'm saying that correctly. It's the Gassy shirt. I shouldn't say t-shirt, it's not technically a shirt, it's a collared one, so it's a shirt. What we have is a very mechanics inspired I keep saying t-shirt, but shirt. It has a strip going down one side of the piece with a patch over the top of it that says PAL on it. Then it has some Palace embroidery along the pocket. Oh, actually just above it, just above the pocket there. It does come in a couple of different colors. If you don't like it in the white, it does come in, I say a couple colors, but it comes in, well, 2. It comes in either the blue or the white. Personally, I think the blue one isn't too bad as well. Like the navy strip stands out enough on the blue, but I'm definitely feeling the white a lot more. I think the white looks quite nice, and it would just be like a nice cool little shirt to wear during the summertime. And perfect because this is the Palace summer season, so stuff like this works out very well. Judging from the detail on the back there, it also looks like that is going to be embroidered onto the back of the piece. So I'm feeling that this piece is going to be around like 130 pounds, 120 to 130 pounds, but I could be wrong there. We'll just have to see. But yes, definitely my favorite piece so far, the Gassy shirt. I was about to say t-shirt. We'll move on over now and have a look at the 4th piece releasing this week, which was one of the big items to be showcased in the lookbook this season, guys. Item number 4, we have the Cozy Top. Yeah, it's called that. Now remember, don't be fooled by this piece. The front of it looks alright. It's not too bad. It's got some soccer jersey inspiration to it with, the cut, the overall paneling and the branding on it. But you gotta remember the back of it, which is just a totally different vibe to the front of the piece. Like, look, you look at this, you're like, yeah, sports, soccer jersey type deal. And then you hit the back of it and you're like, what are we doing here? It's odd. It's a very odd choice, but it's not the most odd color that it comes in. No. There are other colors this piece comes in. If you don't like it in the blue, you can pick it up in the grid pattern orange or grid pattern red with a nice little yellow bunny on the back of it. But if you're still not liking the orange, you're like, the grid pattern, it's a little bit too boring for me. It's not hardcore enough. I need something that's really out there. Well, you can go with the Kiss Me Pink. which yeah, features a Kiss Me branding on the front, and then on the back of it features a pink bunny with the pink, like, I don't even know what shapes there are. They're multiple different shapes, but yeah, pink shapes on the back of it with a pink bunny. For me, this item's going to be a bit of a miss, but I can definitely see it being a huge sellout and really popular in the Asian market, because when they released the knit with this graphic on it, I was kind of doubting it. I was like, this won't sell too well, you know, maybe people won't be ballsy enough to pick this up. People were. People bought out the knit. The knit is gone from this season. I feel like the soccer jersey will be too, and I feel like the pink one is actually going to be busted. People are going to be buying that, and it's just going to fly off the shelves. Who knows? I could be wrong in this, but I got a feeling. Either way, this is item number 4, guys. We are now halfway through the drop list for this week. Let's go check out item number 5. I know, item number 5. It's such a basic piece compared to what we were just looking at. Yes, item number 5 is the Dodgy But Lush t-shirt. It features not a Palace trifid. It features a Palace logo which has 2 half triangles coming together to make a slanted square, I suppose. Like, if you put another line through the middle there, you would technically have 2 trifergs. Or maybe I'm just seeing that and that's just from the angle that I'm looking at it. But you put a triferg line down the middle, then you have 1 triferg and 2 triferg. But they didn't. They decided to make it a weird looking square that's slanted. Let's keep pushing on. There are a bunch of colors of this Dodgy But Lush t-shirt. It comes in a black. It comes in a, I guess I would call it green. It comes in a grey, it comes in a navy, comes in, I guess, orange. It's a very sunshine, orange, isn't it? It's very light, very vibrant. And then last but not least, we have one more color, which of course is the white. A little bit of a basic one. I think I would go for either the white or the black. I'm not interested in this piece. The branding is really weird. It's just a really weird design. I know Palace for its triferg logos, not its square logo like this. At least that's how I see it. But yeah, that is the 5th item releasing this week, guys, the Dodgy But Lush t-shirt. Let's move on to item number 6, which again is a bit of an odd piece. What we have at item number 6 is the PE t-shirt. Look, I didn't mind this piece first looking at it. I was like, oh yeah, the branding on the front isn't actually too bad, you know. I kind of like its style. I feel like the style that the Palace logo is done in is referencing something that I'm just missing. I don't know. I feel like it's going to allude to some movie title or some famous piece that was done in this art style particularly, but I cannot put my, like, I feel like it is, but I cannot put a finger on what it is exactly. But again, talking about this piece, the front branding's cool, but then they went ahead and did it backwards on the back of the piece as well, and I don't know, I felt like that was kind of overkill. I felt like this piece would just look a lot better if they just kept that branding on the front and then left the back blank, but for whatever reason they did it backwards on the back. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I feel like it kind of ruins the piece for me. But this is the PE t-shirt. It does come in a variety of different colors. It comes in a black, comes in a gray, comes in a blue and yellow, or a navy and yellow more specifically, comes in an orange, and I'm thinking the last color is going to be a white and blue. There you go. Yeah, awesome piece until we looked at the back, then it was kind of a skip for me. But that is item number 6, guys, so we'll move on now to our final 2 items this week. Let's go check out item number 7. Here we are at item number 7, guys, and it is the Biohazard t-shirt. A very risky t-shirt to be releasing in COVID times, but it is a year into COVID and not right at the start. If it was right at the start, might have gotten in some trouble for that one, but either way, it features a Biohazard logo put over the top of Palace. I don't know what they're trying to signal there. It also features the same graphic on the back of it there. It comes in so many different colors. This piece comes in a bunch of them. Started off with, we have the black and yellow, moving on to the light blue and yellow, then to the grey and orange, then to the green and lighter green, then to the navy and lighter blue, then to the orange and the red, which I gotta say is actually my favorite color combo so far, which is an odd thing for me to say, because normally I'm a fan of just like white and black tees. The one with color appealing to me, very rare for that to happen. Then we move into the white, I think this is, or maybe like, no, it can't be Heather Gray. We've already got a gray releasing. It has to be the white. I don't know. It looks slightly gray tinted on my side, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because it's almost 11 p.m. and I shouldn't be doing recording at this time. But yeah, this is the white and green, I'll say. I think that is the last color that it is releasing in, though. I think. No, there's one more. There's the yellow and purple, or the Lakers color, I suppose, if you want to call it that. Yeah, look, it's an alright tee. It's nothing too crazy. I wouldn't be picking it up. Just not a tee that I would see myself wearing. I'm usually just like, yeah, literally just like a basic white tee or a basic black tee. I'm not one with huge graphics on it these days. I usually save that for the hoodie or crew neck or something like that. But yeah, it's an alright piece. Let me know how you feel about the Biohazard t-shirt, guys, releasing this week. Would you have preferred it in a hoodie version, or do you like the tee version? But that is the second last item releasing this week. We have one more to cover. Let's check out what our last item is this week. And of course, item number 8 is gonna be a cap. I mean, Palace, basically, I don't think they've... God, when was the last time Palace did a week that didn't have a hat of some sort releasing in it? I don't think it's possible. Normally, they just have to release a hat for the last piece in a week. So yes, we are getting the 3D P6 panel. So it's a 6-panel cap done in a canvas-like material with an embroidered P logo on the front, and the embroidery, instead of being pushed into the piece, it's embroidered, I guess, outwards, so it's 3D. So you can touch the P and be like, wow, oh my god, I can feel it on the cap. If, you know, you're amazed by that. Yeah, it does come in a couple colors though. It comes in a blue, comes in a lighter blue, comes in, I guess, a tan or beige, comes in an orange with a different colored P, and there's a second photo of the blue color. Don't know why they've done that, but either way, it looks like it comes in a total of 3 colors, or 4 colors. And then there's a repeat? Is it a repeat? Yes, the same image. Is definitely the same. Yeah, it's the same image. Same image. There you go. So 4 colors. Comes in dark blue, light blue, beige, and then a orange. None of the colors really spoke to me this week, but just a clean, simple little hat if you just want like a nice Palace cap. But that is it. That is week 7, guys. I thought I would cover it before Tuesday starts up, just so you guys have that information right at the start of the week, so you can decide whether or not you're going to go for Palace's drop this week or Supreme's drop. Let me know though, how do you feel about week 7? I'm honestly kind of about it. It's got some alright pieces, but there's nothing absolutely mind-blowing that's releasing in this week. Looks like we're going to get the... What's it called? Is it the Biohazard hoodie? The one with like the alien triferg on it. I guess we're getting that right at the end of the season, guys. Maybe they're saving it just so they can bring some hype right at the end of the season. But yeah, week 7, it was an alright week for me. Like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Pretty average, pretty slightly above average. I want to hear how you feel about it down in that comment section below. But that is everything to be said about week 7, guys. We covered the drop date. It's releasing on the 18th worldwide, and then exclusively in the Asian region on the Saturday on the 19th, 11 AM, whatever the time zone is that you're picking it up from. So if it's from the EU store, it's going to be 11 AM British Standard Time. From the US store, it's going to be 11 EDT time from memory. And then, yeah, so on and so on for Japan and China. We covered everything releasing in it. There's nothing really here for me this week, but I definitely want to hear from you in that comment section below. Are you going to be picking up anything this week? Is there anything that really appeals to you? What is your favorite item releasing this week? Let me know if you're going to be picking up anything this week, or what your favorite item is down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace weeks, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator you can give me is obviously a big old subscribe down below there by hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to hit that new subscriber milestone of 3025. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that subscriber milestone before the end of the month. That's all I've got to say about week 7, guys. Hopefully I can get episode 19 out as soon as possible. So stay tuned for that. But good luck to everyone out there also looking to pick up a piece this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you are looking for. But until the next Palace video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.